Well, once again, we're under the hood of the Bimmer. A little update on where we are here. You'll notice the alternator's been pulled out. I had a short to ground when I hooked the battery up and got big sparks every time I connected the battery. So I thought it was the starter motor at first, but did some troubleshooting and determined the starter motor to be fine. The alternator was not, and I actually had the engine running a few minutes ago. It seems to be running fairly well. I'm missing a hose clamp here on the mass airflow sensor, and it's sucking air in, so it's idling too high. So I need to get that hose clamp before I adjust any idle speed or anything. But it did run, and it kept running on its own steam. I didn't have any check engine lights or anything, which was a little surprising, because I would have thought without the alternator electrically hooked up that I would have a battery light, but for whatever reason it wasn't coming on. So not sure what that means. Had a couple of antifreeze leaks to begin with. One around the thermostat housing there. I didn't have the long enough bolts in there, and I don't think I was getting a tight enough seal between the housing and the timing case cover. And had another leak at the back of the engine there. You see one tiny drop on the tray there, but I think that might be residual from what was still dripping off the bottom of the engine from the leak. It was a loose hose clamp, so I tightened that up and it's good to go. Still have to put the fan and fan shroud back on, but obviously wait till I get the alternator back in there before I do that. I'm figuring worst case, and then the mass airflow sensor. So I'm figuring worst case is I have to buy a new alternator, but I can at least take it and have it tested before I do spend money, and they can tell me for certain that there's something wrong with it. So the next video you'll have will be with the engine running, hopefully. At least I know it runs, and it was idling fairly smoothly. So a bit of an exhaust noise. It's definitely got an exhaust leak, but I'm just glad to see it running. Ta-da!